Hi everybody, thank you for watching, and today's tutorial is a easy on the eye makeup look and also how I apply my rhinestones. If you wanna see if you want to see how I created this look over here, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. So it's brow time, and I am going to brush my hair upwards, and then after that I'm going to start filling in the brows or fill in the brows. I'm just drawing a line underneath to just see what shape do I want for the brows for today. So I am filling in my brows until I am happy with the shape. And after that, I'm going to go into this Physicians Formula Brow Gel. All the products will be listed down below, so do check this description box. So I'm just setting my brows so that it stays in place the whole day. And the great thing about this product, it also has a spoolie, so when you apply the product, you brush it through with the spoolie, and that brows is not gonna move anywhere today. After that, I'm going into that Revlon concealer, and I'm just gonna clean up under the brows and also on top of the brow. But on top of the brow or above the brow, I'm just doing the tail of the brow. And now I'm also using that Makeup Revolution foundation stick to prime my eyelids, and just to make sure that the eyelids has a nice base for the eyeshadow. And then I'm going over with a sponge just to make sure that there's no extra product on my lids for when I apply the eyeshadows. Then I'm going into that Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying that color into my crease. I'm first using a patting motion, and then I am going to start blending the product. And say hi to my baby, you guys. He is so cute, even have to say so myself, lol. But back to the tutorial, I am just using a blending brush, and I'm just blending and blending until I am happy with the color. Okay guys, so now I'm using another brush, a more flatter brush, but I'm still using the same eyeshadow, but I just want to darken the crease, if that makes sense. So I use the same color but just darken the crease using whimper wiper motions until I am happy with the transition. So now I'm going into a more darker color, and I'm going to apply that color more on the outer part of the eye, the V outer part of the eye, whatever it is called. So I just applied in a tapping motion, and after that I'm going to blend it and blend until I am happy with the color. Blending is key when you are using colors for the eyes. And as you can see, I'm going back into the blending brush and blend again just to make sure that is seamless. So now I'm using a darker purple color and applied also to the outer part of the eye just to darken that area even more. So I just apply that and then I blend it out just to make it seamless with all the other colors that I used. And then I'm using the same concealer just to cut my crease, and as you can see, I am applying the color on the concealer, and then I blink, and then you would see a line where your crease should be. So then I just cut my crease, but I just speed this part up because it do take a while. And then I go into the Revlon palette and I use that nice light pink shade with my finger and just apply it on top of that concealer. And then I am going into a brush for more precise application. And then after that, I'm taking the first color that we use and just blending the first color that we use into the pink. Okay, so now it's face time and I'm going to go into the Sorbet BB cream, and I first apply it with my fingers and then I apply it with a brush and then I go into a sponge. The reason for going into the sponge is just this BB cream is a really thick consistency. It's a really thick BB cream, like the consistency of the BB cream. So when you apply it with the brush, it creates that lines over your face, so that's not cute, babs. So I'm going to go into the sponge as well. So the BB cream didn't give me a lot of coverage, so now I'm going into the same concealer, the Revlon one, and I just apply the concealer under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, or anywhere where I have pimples like I normally do, and just blend it out with the sponge. When I'm done with that, I'm going into this Elegant Pro concealer, and in a more darker color, obviously, to contour my nose and also to contour the cheekbones, obviously. And then after that, I'm just blending it out and blend and blend until I see no lines. And then for me, the concealer on the contour was a bit too harsh on my nose, so I just went into the lighter concealer and just spat it on top of the darker color just to soften the nose contour a little bit. And now it's time to set the creams in place. So I'm going into the Fit Me powder and I'm just setting under my eyes and also under the cheekbones with the extra powder that I have left on the sponge, and also everywhere, basically everywhere where I apply the concealer. And then I go into that brush just to make sure that everything is nicely and blended out. Now I'm going into this Profusion contour kit, and this is actually the first time that I'm using this also, and I'm going into that darker color and I am going to set my contour in place. So I'm applying the contour powder everywhere where I applied the contour, the cream contour. So this is basically to set the cream contour in place. So now I'm going into that Avon blush, and it's more like a purplish pinkish blush, and it also has a shimmer in the blush like glitters. So I'm applying that to my cheeks, and now I'm going into that contour kit from Profusion and going into the lighter color and applying under the eyes and next to the nose contour, just to brighten that area a little bit more. And that contour kit also has two highlights in there. I'm going to use the more golden highlight, I would say, and just apply to the higher points of my face, and that would be my cheeks, and then the bridge of my nose, and my chin, and also a little bit on my forehead. So now I'm going to complete the eyes, and I'm going into the first color that I use, the pinkish color, and apply to the bottom lash line. And then after that, I'm just going to blend and blend just to connect the top eye shadows with the bottom eye shadows. And then I go into the Revlon palette and go into that. It's more like a brownish shade, and apply it more on the inner part of the eye. And I go into that golden color also in that palette, and I am going to highlight my inner corner and also the brow bone with that color. And now for the fun part, I am going to use the rhinestones for this look. So this is stick on rhinestones, so I didn't need to use glue for this. But if you want the rhinestones to last the whole day, you can also use the glue. I bought this rhinestones at P&A. So yeah, so I'm just measuring where I want the rhinestones. I didn't use the glue for this tutorial, but you just apply the glue on top of your skin wherever that you want the rhinestones, and then you apply the rhinestones, and it would stay the whole day. I do have the lash glue that I use normally for that, and then I go into the Essence liquid lip and just apply that liquid lip all over my lips. And I think the lips really matched well with the eyes. So this is the final look, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give this video a like, and please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate. Till I see you guys in the next one. Bye.